Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me on another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I love the OnePlus 5T. So if you guys don't know about this series, let me give you a quick recap. I make two videos, one about why I love a phone, another about why I hate a phone. So it gives you two separate videos to find out the pros, the cons, the goods, the bads about the phone, and kind of give my own user review kind of take on the phone after using the phone myself. So I've used the 5T for a month and a half at this point, and there's a lot of things I've learned about it, and most of it is very positive. I did make another video about why I hate the 5T. I'll have a link up here somewhere so you guys can check that video out as well. And overall, this is a really good phone. So let's get right into why I love the OnePlus 5T. Number one, build quality. So despite being a budget smartphone or a budget flagship smartphone, the OnePlus 5T does not skimp out on build quality or materials. The phone feels absolutely solid, and it's made with premium materials all around. It's completely metal. The fingerprint scanner is ceramic, I believe, and it does not scratch, and it's just overall a very good feeling phone. It doesn't make you feel like you were cheaping out on a phone or you bought a less expensive version of a flagship, and I love that about this phone. Not to mention the cool colors that there is now. There's a white one, there's the red one, so overall the build quality looks really good, and just the overall package is excellent. Number two, the fingerprint scanner plus the facial recognition thing. So I said the same thing about the Galaxy Note 8 in the Galaxy Note 8 video, where I said that I love having the option of both the fingerprint and the face scanner. So say that I'm sitting at my desk and I quickly lift up my phone to see it, I can quickly unlock with face. But say it's dark inside and the facial recognition is not working, I can quickly just use my fingerprint and boom, I'm in. So I love having the flexibilities and options that OnePlus is giving me, and I really do appreciate having flexibility now. I was used to just Face ID on the iPhone for a while, and I was used to just fingerprint on so many phones before that, and now having the option of both, it really has spoiled me. And going back to a phone with just one form of authentication now, it makes me feel like someone's cheaping out. It's just like I've started to develop a liking towards this, and I'm very happy that OnePlus, despite being a budget on the budgetary side, did not skimp and has facial recognition and fingerprint. Not to mention that it's pushing this facial recognition down to the older phones as well. So I really do commend OnePlus for working on that. Number three, this is an obvious for any OnePlus phones after the OnePlus 3, dash charging. Dash charging is such an underrated feature on the OnePlus because honestly, it really does change your battery experience or your just phone experience, because you don't ever have to worry about your battery and having to not be able to get it charged up quick enough, because just I had my friend come over the other day who had absolutely no charge in his phone, and he had to get going really urgently in about 30 or 35 minutes. So he came over, he plugged it into the dash charger. He has a 5T as well, and in about 35 minutes, I believe, the phone was turned off and it reached 70% charge, which is astonishing. So in about half an hour, he got about 70% of charge, which means that's almost an entire day's battery. And that's how they advertise it as well, but just I was astonished to see that, because I'm used to being, getting 30-40% on a fast charger in other phones in a half an hour, but the speed that the 5T and just OnePlus phones charge out with the dash charger, unbelievable, and I love it. Number four, and I wish a lot more phones had this. It's sad that the only iPhones and OnePlus have it, and that's this alert slider. I love having the quick button to silent my phone or put it back on normal. So whenever I'm attending classes, I immediately like to put my phone on silent when I go in, just to make sure there's no disturbances. And an issue I have with Android phones in general is I have to unlock the phone. I have to personally go in, and some phones do have the shortcut up here in the control menu to put it on silent. Some don't, but it gets annoying to me when I have to go through that process. Whereas the 5T and iPhone, I can just flick a switch while it's in my pocket and it's done. It's nothing I have to worry about. So that's definitely something I love about the OnePlus 5T. Number five, and I'm surprised that this feature isn't on more phones, and that is the dark mode. The OnePlus 5T inbuilt apps can be used on dark mode, and this could have been done on older generation OnePlus phones as well, and it's something that I really do appreciate. With almost every flagship now being an AMOLED display, it makes no sense not to have a dark mode to just save battery and help users. One thing about dark mode for me is that I get a lot of headaches, and dark mode really does take the pressure off my eyes and really helps make me feel a little bit better. Instead of staring at a really bright white display, that dark mode comes in handy so much. And I love that OnePlus integrates it into their phone so well, and all the system apps go to dark mode, and you can choose between dark and light mode, and I just like that OnePlus gives you that option within Android. Number 6. So this is a cool feature about OnePlus. You can customize shortcuts like a flashlight. So all you have to do is say you draw a V and you'll have a flashlight. So I drew a V on the screen without turning anything on, and it immediately turns the flashlight on or off. So let me just give you a demonstration. V, you let the screen go, and it will turn the flashlight on and flashlight off. So, and you can use O, you can use 2 hands like this, 2 fingers down. So it's a very cool experience, and it really does add more functionality. So say you want a quick open camera if you draw an O. So if you draw an O, it will automatically recognize that you drew an O even if the display is off, and it'll turn the camera on immediately. So I love cool features like that OnePlus gives on top of the almost stock Android experience. So it really does help make the phone feel a lot more user-friendly and adaptable. Last and final one, number 7. So this is something I complained about in the video about why I hate this phone, but I still can't deny that the OnePlus 5T is an excellent value for money. Despite being more expensive than ever, the OnePlus 5T is still way cheaper than any of its flagship competitors. So at $559, you're undercutting almost everybody else who are at $700, $800, $1,000 plus, and you provide almost all the features that they do, in fact, some more features. So I feel like the OnePlus 5T is a great value for money, and anybody who wants a great flagship phone but doesn't want to spend that $1,000, I think this phone is a no-brainer for you guys. So that's the 7 things I love about the OnePlus 5T. Let me know what you guys think. Do you love the OnePlus 5T? And if you do, why? If you didn't have the reason on here, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more videos on the OnePlus 5T. I have a lot more comparisons and in-depth stuff coming out with this phone, so be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay up to date with those notifications. Also, be sure to follow me on social media. I post all the behind-the-scenes stuff of filming, not to mention all the day-to-day stuff of testing these devices as well. So all the links down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.